Hello, everybody. Y'all know how to play my amp up music. I can throw this off. But y'all know I had to play my amp up music before I got on here. How y'all doing this evening? And welcome to Talk That Shit Thursday. So I do want to start off by telling y'all I had Miss Lolo that was gonna be on here this evening, but due to some circumstances that are beyond either of us, she was not able to show tonight, but it's okay. Because I got somebody for y'all, and I think y'all gonna be really interested in who we got tonight. Hello, Laura, how you doing? I think y'all gonna be really interested in who we do have on here tonight. And I don't even want to tell y'all because I'm going to just let him come on and tell y'all about himself and everything that he do. As you guys know, every Thursday I'm on here at 7:30 for us to talk about business. We're going to talk with business owners. Some of them are local. Some of them might not be because I'm finding people from everywhere. I have such a great lineup. Make sure you guys go ahead and go to Talk That Shit Live on Facebook. We do have a page now. All of the videos from the past and all future videos will be on there, as well as you will be able to have an update in regards to who our next guests are going to be as well. So you want to make sure you check that out. So let me see, because this is a new person and I had to actually add them. So I'm going to add them. This cute picture. And then we gonna knock this out. Let's see if he on here yet. How y'all doing this evening? Y'all have a good Thursday? Hello. Hi, Charmaine. How y'all doing? Hey, Janae, love. You was looking beautiful for prom. I seen y'all. Y'all was cute. Y'all was real cute. Everybody was looking good. Outfits was cute. Hair was on fleek, by the way. Just so you know, Janae. Yes, I was looking at the hair. You was on it. So where we at? Let me see. Y'all know how it go. It take me a few minutes to get the people in here, but I'm telling y'all, this person, I wasn't expecting it. He's going to discuss with us some things that he got going on, and it's really dope. It's really dope. It's so dope. I don't even want to tell you what it is. So I'm gonna let him come on and tell you what it is. Let me see. So we looking for, so he'll know where to find us. So how y'all doing? Hey. Yes, we just waiting for him to go ahead and chime on in so he can come on. I do apologize that we didn't have our spiritual goddess on today. She has some situations that came up, so we wasn't able to get her today. It's not her fault. It's not nobody's fault, but we have somebody. So I'll go ahead and let him join in. This is Kushy Loco. If y'all don't know, he's going to be on here. Let's see if he's coming. Hello.
What's up? What's up?
What's up with you?
Just chilling.
How you doing this evening? I'm hot. That's how I'm doing. I should have turned the fan on before we started. But here we are. So I was just explaining to them that you would have some stuff that they haven't seen on the show yet. Like you a different kind of businessman. So why don't you go ahead and let them know a little bit about yourself?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kushy Loco, man. I'm starting my own cannabis company. You feel me? I got that started last year, actually. I'm from Dayton. You feel me? I'm from the city. I moved to Cali though last year and shit to chase my dreams. You know what I'm saying? In the cannabis industry. You feel me? So I started my own cannabis company. And man, it's been a lot of fun getting involved in the cannabis industry. Feel me? Since I moved out there, I was just trying to get my name out as far as in the industry, because it's so big in Cali. Like, it's legal there, and there's so many different companies that's making millions of dollars a year just from cannabis. So I just want to, like, how can I get my name out there? Like, how can I make sure that these people know who I am? You feel me? So I started doing weed reviews first. And I would basically just
Wait a minute, hold on, I'm sorry. You got to tell me, what is a weed review?
Okay, so a weed review is basically like I would go to the dispensary, you feel
Right.
me? And I would ask them like, what's the best weed y'all got here? And then I buy the weed, and then I go
Mhm.
home and I would smoke it. I would show myself opening it up, like I'll show the
Mhm.
package how it came. I would educate my people and just let them know like how much it costs, um, whether it's an indica or sativa type of flower. And then I would, get to breaking it down, tell people like if I like the texture of it, like what's it smell like, then I would smoke it and tell people on a scale of 1 to 10, what do I rate it? You feel me? Whether I felt
Mhm.
it was good or bad. That way, when you guys go to the dispensary, y'all won't waste y'all money buying some weed that's not no good. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's pretty
So I have a question here. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's pretty much like a review. You feel me?
Mm. So you have okay. So I got two questions now. So you have a YouTube where we will be able to watch this stuff, right? For
Yeah,
the review.
yeah. That was the way I figured like I could get my name out there amongst the people that's already in the cannabis industry. You feel me? I started my YouTube channel and I was uploading reviews on there. And
Mhm.
it was going pretty good for me. You feel me? Like I had some of the really big companies tag me and post my reviews on their page. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what's up.
that's kind of when I knew I was on the right track. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I also started to learn how to edit videos because I was giving my videos to other people to edit them
Mhm.
for, and they was taking so long to give me the videos back that I was getting
Right.
irritated.
I've
And
been through that.
yeah, so I started to learn how to do it myself. You feel me? And that was
Mhm.
also to start doing something that I never done, just editing videos, but I could put my own twist on there and make the video exactly how I want it.
Mhm.
Start putting my own music in the backgrounds. You feel me?
Mhm. To
Just
kind of
different.
promote yourself just on every level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I have a question here in the comments. It says, how do you feel about the government trying to regulate the industry? Now, you being from California, of course, I'm in Ohio. The person that's asking is probably in Ohio too. So, yeah, I think, yeah, she's in Ohio too. So, we have different laws based off of you being in California and us being in Ohio. What, like, the difference between Ohio and California law. What do you think about us here in Ohio? Do you think that maybe we'll get to the point of where California is?
Yeah, y'all definitely will. Everybody's behind Cali by like 10 years. You feel me? Like
You mean
California.
period, or you mean like just in the marijuana
I
game?
mean, it's been so popping out there for so long that, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
states are really far behind. But
Okay.
eventually, all the states will convert over to marijuana being legal. You feel me? That's what we in the process of right now. And it's crazy because a lot of people been locked up and are still locked up right now for marijuana. You feel me?
Right.
And
Which is not fair when you have a whole nother side of the country that's allowed to have it. And I'm not even gonna say a whole nother side of the country because I know there's like I think it is Delaware. Am I right?
yeah,
Delaware is another state that is legalized in to be able to do that. And I guess my question is about the growth of it. Like, because here you probably gotta sneak and grow some stuff. So y'all are allowed in California, you guys are allowed to have like a backyard full of marijuana.
well, they do got certain rules to it. You feel me? Like it's a certain amount of plants that you're allowed to have. They
Mm-hmm.
want to regulate it and make sure that nobody's growing too much. But you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have plants in your backyard type shit. You feel me?
Wow. Okay. Do they come through and check? Like, can I sneak and grow more?
Now, see, they having drones. They used to use helicopters
Oh, wow.
fly around and
Mm-hmm.
look down and see if they could see anybody doing anything illegal. If anybody was
Mm-hmm.
doing too much, then they seen it. They was send their people there to, to shut down their grow or whatever.
Right.
Um, but it's just like alcohol. Like back in the day, alcohol used to be illegal. You
Like
feel me?
in prohibition. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, had to smuggle it, and people was bringing it from different states, traveling with it, and it was illegal. But
Mm-hmm.
they got the big businesses into it, these million-dollar companies, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of these big rich investors got involved in it. They went ahead and legalized it everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the same way that the weed is gonna be. You feel me? Like they know that it's a lot of money to be made from it, like tax money and stuff. So they're gonna convert over to make it legal, and that's what they
Right.
in the process of doing right now. You feel me?
So you don't think it's necessarily a fact of them feeling like they could lose money by legalizing it here? Because I know, like, if you are invested in any private prisons or anything like that, you want to keep those filled with people. And I know, like, over here on the, what we call the East Coast, we would be considered the East Coast. On the East Coast, that's kind of like big business, prison over marijuana. So I know they want to keep those people in jail. And you still think that you see Ohio becoming like California at some point,
Eventually,
everywhere.
yeah, because it's people that's making 20 million, 50 million companies in 1 year. So imagine having 15 or 10 different companies all making that
Mm-hmm.
much and all paying taxes. They're going to still
Right.
get money either way, whether it's from those people being locked up or whether it's from the, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
As long as they got their hand in it, they gonna make it be legal in other states eventually. You feel me? Like as we see more and more states are starting to legalize it. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
the states is gonna follow the trend. It's a matter of time before it's legalized everywhere.
Right. So I do have a couple of comments in regards to it. Miss Charmaine, she's saying, I think it's some bullshit that the government is trying to make money off of what our people been doing for years and they're now getting locked up for. It says Ohio is too conservative and too right-winged. We do got a lot of Republicans that live here. I mean, I don't say nothing wrong with them. I ain't saying nothing wrong with nobody, but that might be it. When I think about it, that
Right.
might be it. But I have a question. So my question is okay, here in Ohio, we have dispensaries, and you have to have like a card and everything in order to go to these places. I think that you have to have like some kind of credentials to even be able to go in here and buy weed. So in California, I mean, do everybody just got weed? Like, is there still a weed man? Is there, or do everybody just go to the store?
I mean, it's crazy because if you got your ID and you over
Mm-hmm.
18, you can literally go to the dispensary and buy you some weed. You feel me?
You mean no card, no nothing?
No medical card, no nothing. As long as you 18, you can go in there, show your ID, and you can buy you some weed legally. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
tax, like shit, is like I said, as long as they getting that money off their taxes, then shit is legal.
They don't
But
care. That's
it is
crazy.
still weed man out there though, because certain dispensaries are only open from certain times. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if the dispensary closed at 10 o'clock and shit, you ain't get your
You
bud before it close, they still got
mm-hmm.
bud out there just jumping after 10. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And
That makes sense though.
And there's so many people in California that's actually growing weed. Like, it's so
Mhm.
much weed out there because it's legal to grow. So those people that's growing it, they're still trying to sell their product too. So
Mhm.
basically, like in competition with those dispensaries. So some
Mhm.
people don't like going to the dispensary or leaving outside of their house when they're used to this person always bringing a bud and it's good and they like it. They just
Mhm.
they regular weed, man. But it's hard. Like if you ain't got no good weed, it will be hard to survive because people can just go right down to the street. Dispensaries
Mhm.
like liquor stores in Ohio, like it's one on every block. You feel me?
Mhm. Oh, so that just takes away the next question I had. I was just wondering, like, so where would you go? But you're saying, like, at the age of 18, I can't buy cigarettes, but I can buy some weed.
Yep,
That's crazy.
yep,
How did you? I mean, I know you said that you started going to the dispensaries and buying the weed and then doing the online review on your YouTube. And we do want you to leave your YouTube because I did see in the comments somebody asking, like, what's his YouTube? They want your YouTube. So you got to make sure you put that on there. But, like, if I decided that I wanted to invest or maybe even become, start my own dispensary, what advice would you have for me doing that? Like, I wouldn't even know where to start, but I've seen other females have dispensary companies, and I think that's cool.
yeah. I would say start with your passion. You feel me? Like if it's something that you really love to do,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be something that you would want to do. That's my personal opinion. I feel like it's a lot of people that's jumping into the cannabis industry that don't really care about cannabis. Like some people don't smoke; they just in it for the money. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna do whatever they can do to try to make the most money they can make, regardless of
Mm-hmm.
the type of bud they have or the quality of it,
Mm-hmm.
or like as long as they're making $1, then that's all they care about. And then you got some people that would rather have the best product or rather make less money. They're not
Mm-hmm.
they're not in it for the money. They as long as they have the best product, you know what I'm saying, and they want people to be talking about their brand. I think those are the people that in the long run will do better than those big investors that's just in it for the money. You feel me?
So yeah, I get what you're saying because you're saying because the smaller companies they're specialized and they take more care, they add a little bit more love to it. I get you.
Exactly.
And I do also know that you have a game show. You want
Yeah,
to tell us about your game show? I like the game show. I think it's cool.
yeah. So basically, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the reviews. Like I said, I would go in the dispensary and say, what's the best shit y'all got? I don't care how much it costs. I want the best shit you got. And I go and review it. And as I was doing my reviews and as I was editing my videos, it started
Mm-hmm.
other ideas. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of dope reviews. Y'all check out my YouTube channel. It's Kushy Loco. But I be doing like my reviews ain't like regular reviews. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people that be doing them because it's real popping out there in Cali. But
Mm-hmm.
for instance, it was a strand that came out called Shark Bite. From the Marathon Cultivation Company, which is Nipsey Hussle's cannabis company. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I didn't know he had one. That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they really popping in Cali. Like everybody loves going to his dispensary because of who he was. You feel me? But they had
I
one kind
would just for that reason, just because that would be the reason I would go.
and Nipsey smoked too. So shit, if Nipsey said that this type of weed right here was good, then people
Mm-hmm.
knew like it had to be some fire if Nipsey was smoking it, cause shit, this nigga love weeds. You feel me?
Right.
But it was one called Shark Bite, and I wanted to put a twist on it. Like I ain't want to just do a regular review, so I did it on a boat. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, like I get to pick my locations where I want to do them at. Like I did one with a professional skater. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I did one with like a professional model. I just be putting a little different twist on them. So it started to like get my creative juices flowing. Like shit, like what else can I do? And I was like, damn, it'd be dope if I had a game show for stoners. And I put it together. You feel me? Like I start writing it out. Like how would it go? Like what would it be called?
Mhm.
And I'll name that strain. Um, it's out right now. I got 4 episodes
You
out.
said, wait a minute, you said it's called what?
Name that strand.
So basically, when I hear that, I think you mean like tell you what kind of weed it is.
Exactly.
And people are that good. There's people who win this game because I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's like, man, when I say I'm
I gotta
really
check this
only going
out.
for like the real stoners to come on my game show because you really gotta love weed and you gotta kind of know about it. You feel me?
Right, exactly.
But the first round is a roll-up race. You know what I'm saying? It's two
Wow.
contestants playing versus each other. I give them both something to roll up out of, whether it's a backwood, and I give them a for some good cannabis, and I say ready, set, go. And at the same
Mhm.
time, they both start breaking it down. They got to get the sweet ready or the backwood ready. They got to roll it up, and the first person to fire it up, that's the winner for round number one. You feel me? Um,
Mm-hmm.
then the,
So I have some questions, and we're gonna get back because I want to know how this show works. Especially because I couldn't be on the show. Like I feel like, have you had anybody pass out, just
man,
fall asleep,
listen,
or just start eating everything?
people been telling me like, "Hey, this the highest I've ever been." Like at the end of my game show, they be like, I be having to like, bro, you straight? Like, you want me to call you an Uber? Like, you ain't driving, is you? They be like, I'm good. I'm riding with somebody else. Like, I'm good. They be like, but this the best. Like, I ain't been this high in so long because the whole game literally like doing different stoner challenges. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me ask these questions because I want to know what the stoner challenges are. Like, what is a stoner challenge? Okay, so I have two questions. The first question is, what has legalizing marijuana improved in the state of California? So, like, what growth have you seen from California making it legal that we could possibly see in the future?
Okay. The first thing is that tax money. You feel me? Like it's opened up a whole nother world of opportunities and money that can be
Mm-hmm.
used in schools. They've been using it for their public schools out there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like buy computers and to buy different shit that a lot of these inner city schools did not have. You feel me? Um,
Right.
like some of these companies are making like $100 million in just 1 year. So the taxes on that is crazy. You feel me?
Right. And that's
These
what they use.
states have been seeing like 50, 100+ million
Mm-hmm.
additional in taxes that now they can use that money, like I said, to put towards schools or different programs, different things
Mm-hmm.
pay for. Yeah, so that's why it's gonna be hard for any state to not legalize it eventually because
Right.
no state wants to turn down that much money, extra money in taxes. You feel me?
Right, I get that. And it just kind of makes me think in my brain and how my brain works is like, would it happen? Because I know the economy right now is in inflation and I know that we're moving towards a recession. So I'm wondering, like, at that time, because we do need to generate more money in the economy, are they going to be like, well, let's go ahead and legalize weed during that time? Because we're going to be in a recession for at least like 18 months. So for that full time, that's enough time for them to say, hey, let's legalize marijuana and start taxing these people for them smoking. I know we have TAC, we have dispensaries here, but it's just not as easily accessible. Like I believe it's a $210 fee for the actual card. You have to have some kind of pre-existing condition in order for you to do that. So it's more than just being 18 here. And let's see, I have another question. It says, is there more money in manufacturing or distributing? Like, do you feel like doing it and putting it all together is probably going to give you more money than actually selling it? Like, if I'm the one who's growing it, do I guess what they're asking is, do you see them selling it to dispensaries or just selling it directly to people? That's what I'm thinking.
A lot of people are plugged in with the dispensaries. You feel me? Majority of the people that been doing it for years, that's really good at growing weed, that have mastered it. Like when they grow their bud, the dispensary is paying them top dollar for it.
Wow.
The dispensary, the average price for some weed in California is around like, I say probably $40 for an eighth. You feel me? So if you're growing a lot of weed and it's really good, the dispensary is making literally like $6,000, $7,000 off of a pound. So they're willing to pay a good amount of money to those top growers because they're gonna make their money regardless. You feel me?
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
name of the game.
But I would say, I mean, growing it or selling it, which one would make more money? I mean, it's kind of like they all working together type shit. Like the people that's growing it, and I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a complicated question for real, because it's like the people growing it, they're selling it to the people that's selling it, or else they selling it to just random people that they know. They just, oh, you feel me?
So it would be pretty much just like any other business. Like if I have a vendor that I go to for my hair business, they selling me the hair, so they making pretty much. Well, I
Right.
make probably a little bit more than what they give me. I
So,
don't know. They
yeah,
know better than me.
yeah, like dispensary is gonna get the most money because they're an actual business, and it's certain
Right.
people that don't wanna feel like they buying weed off of the street or like they meeting somebody at a store, and you know, some older people, they don't want to be in traffic feeling like they making a play. You know what I'm saying? They want
Yeah, I do.
more safe. Like they want to go to a place there's plenty of other people there. Everybody's there for the same reason. It's cameras there, security guards there. They feel more safe going to the dispensary. You feel me?
Right. So, what are stoner games?
Stoner games. You talking about like when I said on
On
my
your
game show?
yeah, on your game show, like what are the stoner obstacle course or whatever?
Oh, challenges, yeah. So the first one is the roll up race. Whoever can roll up the fastest and fire it up wins. You feel me? And then my second
Okay.
round is the question round. And the question round is dope because I asked them questions off of stoner movies. So that's
Oh, that's
like
good.
Friday, Half Baked with Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle, stuff like uh, Pineapple Express, or
that's a good.
just any stoner movie. That's where I pull my questions from. And if they get the question right, they get to spin the wheel. I got an actual wheel, you know what I'm saying, where they spin the wheel
I
and
see the wheel. Yep,
yeah,
I seen the
whatever the
wheel.
wheel lands on, they got to do it for additional points. But it's like different weed smoking stuff on the wheel. So if they might land on like an edible, they might land on doing a 10 puff challenge.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
and a 10 puff challenge is basically just taking 10 puffs without blowing no weed out like this. Like,
The stoner games,
oh
I feel
shit.
like you could be right there next to like what do
No.
they call it? it's like a lot of TV shows they have now on Netflix that are for cooking marijuana, like learning how to cook with marijuana. And I feel
Yeah.
like this is definitely something for Netflix.
Yeah, I look at my shit like Price is Right. You feel me? Like I look at my
I
like
seen it.
like Family Feud. You feel me? I be on my Steve Harvey
Mhm.
shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Family Feud. I be feeling like once it's legalized in all the states, you feel me?
Mhm.
So would be dope. Like it's a lot of people that love smoking, so that's why I went ahead and got that going. But whatever the wheel lands on, they got to do, and it's different stoner stuff on the wheel from liquid THC. Like it's so big in
Mhm.
Cali that they got companies that only make liquid THC, which would be like a lemonade or like an orange juice or like any type of juice, but it's infused with cannabis. And that's all
Okay.
they make is just drinks. Then you got certain companies, all they make is edibles, like candies that's infused with. Then you got dabs, which is an abstract
Mhm.
of the plant itself, and it's usually like really high in the THC percentage, so it gets you like extremely high. Um,
Mhm.
so whatever the world lands on, they gotta do, and that gives
And then
them. And then
look, I'm sorry.
last
I'm
and
that
final
name that shit
round.
right now.
Hold on, let me tell you about the last round. The last round is called the Taste Bud Challenge, and
Mhm.
I got the actual name that strand is because I will go to the dispensary and buy like a pre-rolled blunt. So
Mhm.
they take the weed and break it down and roll it up for you. If you don't know how to roll up, you can just buy weed already rolled up, ready to just
Okay.
gar. I get
Mhm.
the guard and I get them three options to pick from. And they got to be able to tell me the name of the strand, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
Without seeing the weed, just from tasting it. Like, that's a test of a real stoner. Like, can you smoke some weed and be able to tell me the name of the strand that you smoking, you feel me?
Right. So I'm as I'm talking to you, I'm actually looking at your show, and it's a feed. I'm gonna see if y'all can see it a little bit because I got this everything hooked up to this computer, so y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. But what I'm on the first round, 300 points. I'm on the episode with Shiny Designer and Backwood Barbie.
Okay.
Yes, and I see what's the syrup on the. I'm looking at the wheel. What's the syrup called? They
Yeah,
cute
remember
too.
how I said it's like different companies is making different shit? It's a company
Mm-hmm.
for cannabis. And they actually my first sponsor. Like I got a real life sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So basically they make syrup like lean, like promethazine. We used to drink lean back in the day, but I don't drink lean no more. You feel me? I only drink THC syrup now. And it just
Okay.
pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's thick like cough syrup, but you can cook with it. So you can add it to a drink or you can add it to any type of food that you want to cook. And then once you eat it or drink whatever you add it to, you know what I'm saying? It'll kick in, like it'll have you leaning. You feel me?
So I see that somebody on here, Billy is saying he cooks with can of butter. So would he be? So I guess that's cannabis butter where you mix everything. So would he be able to use the syrup instead of that, or is it the same thing?
No, it's not the same thing. He could
Okay.
use the THC lean in place of the can of butter. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, it's gonna have you like super high if you eat whatever you cook with that.
I
You
don't know
gonna
if I want that. No, sir. I don't need nothing like that. That sounds
you
crazy,
gonna
especially
definitely feel it
if
for
it's gonna
sure.
have me leaning instead of walking straight. I don't want that.
Hey, it's
I was about to ask you a
sitting down.
question. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's gonna have
Go
you
ahead. You were
stuck.
gonna.
It's gonna have you stuck like Chuck. Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to my boy Shawnee Designer too, man. He from the city. You feel me? Like
Okay.
Backwood Barbie.
So was
Out
that?
though.
Did you take that in Ohio?
Nah, I do all my stuff in Cali. You feel me? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
you told.
legal out there. You feel me? Like I ain't gotta worry about nobody getting pulled over, leaving with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's legal out there, so I only want to do it out there. You feel me?
Right, I get that. I get that completely. So you guys have got to check out this show. Like I'm literally looking at Name That Strand. If you look up Kushy Loco, which I went ahead and pinned down at the bottom so you guys can find it. This is kind of dope. Like I yes, my brain would have never went here. And I feel like my brain is pretty creative. I go to a lot of different places, even when it shouldn't go there. But this is dope. This is super dope. And I it's also see where before I even got to the Name Your Strain videos, is showing you doing your reviews of the other things like Bampton Berry. What is that?
Bump,
Is that a strain?
Bumpton Berries. That's YG's. That's YG's strand. You feel me?
Okay. So don't be mad at me, but I don't know who YG is.
YG. That's like the biggest artist in California. You know.
Okay, there you go. The biggest artist in California, guys.
Yeah, he pop, you know what I'm saying? Man, he like baby Snoop Dogg out there in Cali, you feel me?
Oh, now, baby Snoop. I know who Snoop Dogg is. I don't know none of these new
Check out
guys.
check
I
out
don't know nothing
YG,
about that.
man. I bet you it's a lot of YG songs that if you heard the song, you would be like, "Oh, that's YG." Oh,
Yeah, probably.
cool.
I'm good for that because I
Yeah.
don't know nobody. They all too young. But yes, this is really dope.
Yeah, I did Jay-Z's Bud, you feel me? I did Nipsey Hussle's Bud.
Mm-hmm.
Did Mike Tyson's Bud, you feel me? I done did a lot of the cookie strands, you know what I'm saying? And recently, I just had the owner of Cookies, which is Burner. I had him talking about my game show, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that was like real big because all the people that's like around me, that's like
Mm-hmm.
me with the game show, the people that's playing in it and stuff, when they see one of the biggest people in the industry talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
like what? Like damn, that's crazy. Like
That's good.
yeah,
That's a really
feel
good
me?
thing. Mm-hmm. And now with you being on here, we're getting a little bit more exposure on the East
For
Coast.
sure, man.
And there's other people
Appreciate you
on
for
here
having
from
me
different places.
come on here. You feel me? Like
No problem. I'm so happy that you was able to come on last minute. Like I said, I had another guest, but she wasn't able to show tonight. But I'm so happy that you were able and you were free last minute.
yeah,
Um,
and I like what you're doing with your show too. You feel me? Like talking to other people, you know what I'm saying, from our community and letting them know, you know what I'm saying, like that you can make a way out of no way, you feel me? Like you just gotta put your mind to it. You just gotta be hungry, you feel me? You gotta really want success and you gotta be creative. Like you gotta use your creativity. Like God gave everybody creativity, you feel me? We gotta use our creativity to get to where we trying to go, you feel me?
absolutely. Absolutely. And my creativity would have never went to uh, a we game show. Never. But I know that I'm gonna be watching it and I know other people gonna be watching it.
Hey,
I know people probably like, let's look at it right now. It's gonna be people
not
that's gonna watch the
seriously,
video
like
after.
you a stoner, I promise you, bro. Roll up one after this shit go off. Roll you up one. Go on that motherfucker. And it's only for 18 and older because I don't want YouTube to kick me off. You feel me?
Right.
You go on my YouTube channel, it's gonna make you log in just to verify that you over 18. Because if I have kids watching it, they gonna just delete my YouTube channel, and I ain't trying to go through that.
Well, I don't think we got no kids watching
It's
this.
one.
Nobody the age of
Log
18.
in, but if you already in your Google account, which most people already are, you might have to reset your password one time because a lot of people be forgetting their password, but I promise y'all it's gonna be worth it. You feel me? Check out
I'm gonna go
the games.
ahead and subscribe right now.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. And I got a lot of dope stoner content. I'll be doing like unboxings, like I unboxed the gravity bong on there. A lot of people seen Wiz Khalifa smoking a gravity bong. And I got a
Mm-hmm.
million views too off of Facebook. If y'all go on my Facebook page, Kushy Loco, the first post y'all gonna see, a million views on there off of one video. We was smoking a gravity bong, you feel me? Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to Student Glass. That's the company that make those gravity bongs. Yeah, those
Mm-hmm.
mugs is tight, man. They fire for real.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all on here just having the time of y'all life. Whoever would have thought? Like, I know it's so many people that smoke, and I don't think I ever in my head thought like make this, do this, because this is like it's dope for real. Like I'm looking at it, and I'm y'all look like y'all having a lot of fun,
Hey man, look, this shit
and y'all.
gonna be big. I keep telling people like, listen, man, this took years. I had to go through a lot of shit to get to the level that I'm at right now. You feel me? Like this is years of bullshit that I've been going through. Like, how can I make it? Like, how can I do something that's gonna go down in history? Like when I leave here, will people even know that you was here? Will anybody
Right.
know that you existed? Will anybody care that you gone? You feel me? Like, what stamp can you leave here while you on this earth? Like,
Hmm.
do that's gonna make people say, man, that shit motivated me to do some shit. You feel me?
Right. And this was not a situation that was handed to you. It's not a situation where your cousin, your uncle, or somebody was like, look, I'm going to give you this to go do this. This is something that you genuinely, or not genuinely, but organically came up with on your own. Like, this is something I want to do. Like, how did,
And
in regards to, mhm,
I was gonna say, and I've been doing it all by myself. You feel me? Like out my own pocket. Ain't nobody been helping me with it. You feel me? Um,
right.
I got that one sponsor, Cannabis. Shout out to Cannabis. They've been giving me a free product to use for the show. But shit, everything else I've been having to pay for. I've been having to buy this shit from the dispensaries. But
Hmm.
I ain't tripping because I'm using the top companies' products, which is making these top companies like cookies. Like that's how the dude Burner even heard about it, is because I've been using the best products. So he heard I
Hmm.
was using his products on the show and he shouted it out. You feel?
Right.
But
You gotta get you some Jamaican. I don't see no you smoking with none of the Jamaicans. I want to see how they do on the Stoner Show on Guess That Strain. My sister knows some. She might got somebody who could come with
hey,
me.
I was my way. You feel me? Like if they come out to
Mhm.
Cali, and it's still new right now. Like a lot of people, well, these people that's watching this right now, like y'all getting in on some shit. Like a couple years from now, this shit gonna be big, like Jeopardy. You feel me? Like
I believe because I'm interested and it's dope. Like I'm looking at it while we sitting here talking, and I'm just looking at everything. It looks professional. It looks great. It don't look like some janky promoter type shit. I'm just gonna be real with you. It don't.
like
It's good. It's dope.
listen, I'm using instrumentals on there. You feel me? Like if you make beats and you got some fire instrumentals and you want to get them on the show, you feel me? Like man, hit me up, man. DM me. Y'all add me on Instagram. You feel me? Like I be using models in there. If you model, you feel me, and you out in Cali, that's a paid gig to come through and actually be a part of something that can get you out there even more. You feel me? Because right now it's still in the beginning stages, but once it get up to 1 million views on each one, you feel me? Then
Right? I keep
it
telling them. I
help
keep telling
everybody get that exposure. That's why I only been using my homies right now on the show. Only people that's on there, they are my homies. You feel me?
them. Hmm. Hmm.
Using all our homies. Shout out to Rare House. That's my clique out there in Cali. You feel me? It's a whole bunch of people from Ohio, this
Hmm.
California that throw
Oh, hi.
parties. All
That's what's up.
parties. You feel me? We done had this past year. We just had Chief Keef.
Hmm.
We had Baby
Hmm.
Ray. You feel me?
Hmm.
Man, we done had 21 Savage. You feel?
Okay.
We done had Post Malone. Like,
Hmm.
y'all check out Rare House on Instagram. It's RA, the number 3, E, and then House. And we be throwing parties out there in Cali.
Oh, that sounds fun. See, I know people in California. You said RA3?
RA3EHOUSE.
Okay, so I got that in there.
Rare
Somebody stoner. She said, I'm a stoner. Like the real stoner.
And hey, look, if you from the city, you feel me, and you want to come out to Cali and be on my game show, man, tap in with me, bro. Like, when I say on everything I love, like, man, I'll make sure you get on that mug. You feel me? If you from the city, you want to come be on the game show, tap in with me. You might have to wait a little second because I'm getting a lot of people that want to get on that mug now. You feel me? But
Right.
we'll plan it out,
That's
and I'll make sure you get on there. You feel me?
That's exactly how it go. Once something gets started and people start seeing it, that's why I'm all the people that y'all seeing on my show. These are people that's working towards becoming the next millionaire. So y'all definitely want to connect with these people if y'all can. That's the whole point of the show. Is so y'all be able to connect with people, so y'all can hear their stories, so y'all can see the representation in front of you to show you like whatever you doing right now, that's not what it gotta be. Like he said, with the creativity that he done came up with, because this is like so creative. If y'all haven't checked it out, y'all need to go and check it out like right now. It's so dope. Like I'm gonna share some on my page though, just so you know.
Yeah, that for me. I appreciate it. And anybody
No
watching,
problem. I'm gonna go ahead and join,
tell
and then I'm off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
to all your viewers, if y'all check it out and y'all like it, share it on y'all page. Tell all y'all friends to smoke bud about it. You feel me? And man,
Mhm.
y'all just whenever y'all feel like chilling, y'all just vibing, y'all smoking, like cut that shit on. It's funny as fuck, but I be having them so high, they be the most funniest shit. You feel me?
Yes. I see, and now you gotta tell Backwood Barbie that she's a pro in my eyes. She's I could not do it. I
Yeah,
couldn't.
backward Barbie, a real stoner. You feel me?
I believe
Yeah,
it. Like I don't see how she was sitting. I'm like, you got a girl sitting in a chair. I always expected it to be like a whole bunch of guys, but listen, I do. I
yeah.
know some
I
stuff.
wanted to put a girl on each episode for all my female stoners out there, so they can be
Mhm.
interactive too. You feel me?
Right.
Um, she
Did she win though? I hope she won. I
Hey,
would tell her I'm
gotta
rooting
you
for.
gotta watch it and find out. You feel me?
I do gotta watch
But
it and
hey,
find out.
Backwood Barbie,
I,
she work at the
like I ain't gonna
dispensary
tell
though.
y'all gotta go check it out. I see he got what is it, Salem and Christina, or is it? Am I saying that right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So it's some females on here for us ladies, and there are some guys on there. So I think it would be fun to watch. I want to watch the one where the girl beats the guy because I just like that kind of thing.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
it's dope though.
Do you have anything else that you want to say before we close out? Like anything, because we do got a few more minutes left. You might want to drop some jewels about some other stuff that you might have in the works in the future.
Man, I really got a lot going on. Feel
Right.
me? In Cali, like no matter what you doing, we could probably network on that level and probably make
Mhm.
something happen. You feel me? Just tap in with me. Like shit, I'm cool, bro. I be trying to look out for my people. You feel me? I just
Right.
want people to know, man, like you only live once, you feel me? Like shit, we gotta chase our dreams while we here. We gotta
Right.
do stuff that we love to do, that we passionate about. You feel me? Like, and when you do that, you'll see that you can be supported. Like the universe will support you doing
Hmm.
to do the same way they support you going to work every day or whatever you're doing that you might not like what you're doing. The universe supports you that way. So shit, you gotta jump out there on faith and know
Hmm.
that you gonna still make it. You feel me?
Right. That's absolutely true because that's what I've done with me going back to school and me starting my own business. I'm on faith, and so far, I had to find out, the hard way that God pay bills.
Real, real. And then you gotta get out there and network with the people. Like you gotta
Mhm.
once you figure out what you wanna do, you gotta find people that's already doing that. You feel me?
Right.
Gotta hit them up and be like, hey, like shit, I like what you doing. I wanna do the same thing.
Right. Instead of being haters, we don't want to be haters. If we see
Yeah,
somebody doing something we want to do, ask them how to get there. That's what this whole platform is
yeah.
for.
You gotta really
Just to let you
like,
know it's other things. It's definitely other things.
yeah, you gotta really like pay attention to what's going on. A lot of people don't be paying attention. You feel me?
Mhm.
If
Right.
you see something going on in this reality, in this world, you need to be learning from it. Like, damn, how did that person get there? Like, damn, what
Hmm.
do to get there? So when you see those people that's doing what you want to do and they successful at it, you gotta be like, shit, let me look into this. Let me study this person. Let me see what his story
Hmm.
was. Let me see how he got there. And that way, you feel me? You can learn something. You can get that knowledge and apply that to your life. You feel me?
Hmm. Is that what you did? Do you feel like a lot of the
Hell
game
yeah, I've been
of the
studying.
fear?
Listen, I've been studying everybody
Hmm.
that's successful, this
Right.
millionaires. Like,
Hmm. Too. I'll
how,
be on it
like
all day.
how is they getting millions of dollars? Like some people live their whole life and don't never make over $1 million. And then
Yeah.
some people make $1 million in one day.
Yeah, and some
Feel
people
me?
make it a few times throughout the week.
So you gotta
Every
really
month
you gotta
can make
study these
so
people.
definitely possible. Like you said, for me, I just really, I really believe in hard work and putting forth the effort because a lot of things that people don't know is because they're simply not looking for that information. And questions come up in your mind, and you should be the first person trying to find the answer to any question. When I have a question, I'm trying to find the answer. I might spend a whole day trying to find the answer, but I'll find it. Like I can tell you how I knew how long the recession was going to be, and the recession ain't even here. But I found that.
Right? Know it's coming. You feel me? You
Yes, sir. And I'm
feel
gonna
me?
know exactly when to invest some money in something. As soon as they lower that interest rate, I'm going in.
For real.
And I'm gonna come out big on this recession. Everybody, I don't know who all gonna be hurting, but it ain't gonna be me.
Man, it's crazy. That's why we gotta do what we love to do. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you at work doing some shit that you just looking at the clock like, damn, bro, I can't wait to get out this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you really ain't really enjoying life. You feel me?
Right.
Compared
You're
to
not.
you just doing something that you love to do and you lost in time. Like you don't care what time it is. Like
Mhm.
fuckers be in the studio, they be rapping, be in the studio from midnight all the way to 6 in the morning. They don't be knowing it's 6 in the morning. They be in that mud having fun, doing what they love to do, making music, and look up at the clock like, damn, bro, it's 6 o'clock.
And I have seen that where there's been people who they work so hard and they just keep their head down and keep working, 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 and then look up one day and realize they've been a millionaire for like 2 years and didn't even know because they so busy doing what they love doing that they ain't worried about nothing else.
That's
So
cool.
it is possible. And we all can do it. It's achievable.
Hey, we can all, bro. They said it's like 3,500 new millionaires every year. You feel
Hmm. I'm gonna be one.
me? Hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to it. You feel me?
You gonna be there when I get there?
We're gonna both be there. You feel me?
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Right.
we're gonna make sure all the viewers be there with us. You feel me?
Exactly. I would love for every last person to be there because trust me, I'm going to school and I'm getting my education so I can help y'all. I want to help y'all. I want y'all to have all the tea on everything that is business so you know that you have options. Because at some point in time, in black little girls' lives or black little boys' lives, we feel like we don't have options. This show is to show that there's so many options. I'm 37 when I decided that I wanted to go back to school. So and I feel like I still have room to grow. There's still more things I want to do after I go to school. I might decide I want to do something totally different. And I have that prerogative in my life as long as I'm living. Like I feel like a lot of people they cut their life short on their own. You get what I'm saying? Like you be 36 or in your 30s and you be like, "Well, I'm too old to do something else."
Right.
So it's like What if you live another 30 years? What if you live to like 60 something? Then what would you have said then? Like after you live 30 more years and you still ain't doing what you wanted to do that was gonna make you happy, what's your excuse now?
Hey man, you gotta pay attention to the signs, you feel me? Like
Right,
I be giving us signs, you feel me? You gotta just pay attention, and then you gotta just when you recognize the sign, then you gotta just go with it. Like take that
right.
chance, you feel me?
There's never a right time. That's what I'm gonna say. Just go. Like shoot. I told myself, like, look, it was like double dutch. You know how you like you don't know when it's time to go in and
For
you
real.
just gotta wait for the ropes. You just gotta hope you just jumped in at the right time and just get to jumping like crazy.
Hey, you gotta be in lion mode. That double dutch just made me think like I be on that. I'm different, you feel me? Like I be
Mm-hmm.
watching the Animal Planet, you feel me?
Yep. I like
Yeah.
Animal Planet.
Hey, listen, it was a female lion trying to attack these gazelles. It was in a herd running, you feel me? And she
Mm-hmm.
sitting there just waiting, like when
Mm-hmm.
she wanna go. The male lion just came out of nowhere, just ran up and just grabbed one, like boom. You feel me? Killed that. Hey, you gotta be on lion mode. You feel me? Like
I'm always on lion mode. Leo, by the way. Leo.
okay.
For whoever
That's
watching,
what's up. Aries in the building. Feel me? Aries in the building. But,
Aries in the
yeah.
building.
But check me out, though. I don't know if you can see that or not, though.
Oh, is that the tattoo of the Aries?
Nah, that's
What is
a that's a lion. You can't see it.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you know it don't matter. Everybody want to have a little lion in them. I just so happened to be born on the right day at the right time. The sun was shining. God was like, "Look, I done broke the mold and everything," and then I just came out. Look, we got Aries representing. Don't make fun of me.
Nah, I feel it. I'm over here. I don't you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling good. Nah, I feel what you're saying, though.
Yes, sir. So this is going to conclude our show. Did you have anything, any last thoughts, or anything that you wanted to say before we finish up?
Hey, I just wanted to shout you out. You feel me? Like I think this was a dope show. You feel me? I had heard about it. I'm like, damn, okay, that sounds like some shit I fuck with. You feel me? Cause that's
So
all
happy.
I do is talk that shit. You feel me?
All right.
Yeah,
That's what
I like
we're for.
what you doing. You feel me? And shit, I think you helping a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like go out there and get to it. You feel me? Like we gotta we gotta see. And then when you see somebody else doing it, you gotta know
Mhm.
if that person doing it, like, bruh, you can't tell me I can't do it. You feel?
Right. Instead of being a hater, you could be one of them. That's it. I always think to myself, like, there's nothing. If another human is doing it, I can do it. There's no reason for me to hate. I just gotta focus my energy in the same way that they're focusing their energy, and that's anything. The only thing I would like if she can fly or if she can do something, superhuman with her body, then I'm gonna feel a little bit jealous because I can't do that. But when it comes to anything, like I just know if I focus my energy on that, I can have that. And if I focus my energy, I can have that. Like there's not a lot of things I think I can't have. So maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know.
Definitely a good thing.
All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening for Talk That Shit Thursday. We want to say thank you to Mr. Kushy Loco. Make sure y'all check the comments because I put his YouTube in there. We also went ahead and put the Instagram name, I believe. The Instagram name is the Ray 3 House.
It's Rare House, but the Rare House wasn't available, so we had to put RA3E.
RA3E.
Yeah.
Yep. And so I got all of that in there. Let's say I see somebody, Billy, saying, thank you so much for the good info. I think I know what I want to make my investment in. So yes, I want to be a part of it. I feel like it's a hip little, I ain't gonna say little,
I'm
because
trying to
it's a big
tell
industry.
people, look, I be trying to tell people like, man, this shit been calculated out. You feel me? Like I
Right.
had to I had to I had to study what other people was doing and say, how can I do something
Mhm.
similar but not just copying and doing the same thing? Like it was a lot of people doing podcasts. I ain't want to do the podcast, But I
Hmm.
said a game show would kind of be different though. You feel me?
It is. Like, it's so different than what I was expecting, but it's so awesome. Like, I'm about to watch it after we get done. So I'm gonna go watch. You guys need to subscribe. I see some people said they already subscribed anyway. And yes, Aries representing Laura. I love Aries. They're awesome.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. I appreciate you for having me on here. Like I said, I love what you're doing. I love this idea. You feel me? And
Mhm.
when you told me about it, I was like, man, that's like literally right up my alley. You feel me? Like, cause I can
Mhm.
talk that shit. You feel me?
Right, me too. Hey, so you guys have a good night. Well, see you next Thursday.
Peace.